Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Recently, we have received somber news about the passing of some extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. We will also recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Gena Rowlands, a multiple Emmy winner whose captivating work in A Woman Under the Influence, and as the elder and dementia-ridden Allie in The Notebook also moved moviegoers, died Wednesday surrounded by family at her home in Indian Wells, California. She was 94. No cause of death was given, but the retired actress had been battling Alzheimer's disease. Ironic in light of her famous film role. She retired from Hollywood in 2015 after earning 4 Emmy Awards, 2 Golden Globes, and 2 Oscar nominations. Her Oscar noms included A Woman Under the Influence and Gloria, both born of collaborations with her late husband, John Cassavetes. The duo made an indelible mark on American independent film, not just for the often revelatory end product, but also for the DIY way they made their movies. A Woman Under the Influence was prompted by Rowlands, who wanted to delve into the difficulties faced by American women in their lives and relationships. When Cassavetes could not raise the money for the film, they mortgaged their house and borrowed from family and friends to make it happen. They shot with a crew made up in part by AFI students, and not on a pricey, purpose-built soundstage set, but in an actual residence in Hollywood. Rowlands won Primetime Emmys for The Betty Ford Story, Face of a Stranger, and Hysterical Blindness, as well as a Daytime Emmy for The Incredible Mrs. Ritchie. She earned 5 more nominations from the Television Academy, the first in 1985 for her part as the mother of a young man with AIDS in the groundbreaking An Early Frost. Her son, director and actor Nick Cassavetes, spoke to Entertainment Weekly about the Notebook role. Born in Cambria, Wisconsin, Rowland moved to New York after a stint in regional theater and made her Broadway debut in The 7-Year Itch, touring in a national production of the play. In 1956, she starred in the Broadway play Middle of the Night opposite Edward G. Robinson. Rowlands co-starred in the 26-episode syndicated TV series Top Secret and guest starred on many TV anthology series. She later was a regular guest on many top TV shows. In 1959, Rowlands appeared in the Western series Laramie and later alongside her husband, John Cassavetes, in the detective series Johnny Staccato. Rowlands made her film debut in The High Cost of Living in 1958. Rowlands and Cassavetes made 10 films together, including Faces, A Woman Under the Influence, which garnered a Best Actress nomination, and 1980's Gloria, which also spawned a Best Actress Oscar nomination. Rowlands was married to him from April 9, 1954, until his death on February 3, 1989. Survivors include her husband Robert and children Nick, Alexandra, and Zoe Cassavetes. Yolanda Lundy Favors, who passed away at the age of 34 on August 7th, was a beloved member of the Porsha Williams family and a cherished star of Porsha Family Matters. The announcement of her passing was shared by Porsha Williams, a prominent cast member of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, through a heartfelt tribute on Instagram. Porsha Williams began her tribute with a poignant quote from author E.A. Buccianeri. "So it's true, when all is said and done, grief is the price we pay for love." This sentiment captured the profound sense of loss felt by all who knew and loved Landy. Porsha shared a touching photo of her cousin, adorned with a quote from Renee Wood that read, "Your life was a blessing, your memory a treasure, and you are loved beyond words and will be missed beyond measure." Lundy Favors would have celebrated her 35th birthday on August 21st, a milestone that now serves as a reminder of the precious time she shared with her family and friends. In her tribute, Porsha highlighted Lundy's tremendous impact and the enduring legacy she leaves behind. "The impact and value you provided all of us during your time here was tremendous. But we know that your spirit will always be with us every day, guiding us through this difficult time and what's still to come," Porsha wrote. She expressed the family's eternal gratitude for Lundy, emphasizing how deeply she was loved and appreciated. The outpouring of condolences from the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast members further underscored the profound loss. Phaedra Parks offered her sincerest condolences, reflecting on Lundy's greatness and the joy she brought to those around her. There is an old adage, only the good die young, and Lundy was better than good. She was great, Parks wrote. Cynthia Bailey echoed these sentiments, remembering Lundy as kind, sweet, and full of love. She will be missed by all, Bailey added, expressing her heartfelt condolences to the family. Yolanda Lundy, favors appearance on the show, Portia's Family Matters, which aired from 2021 to 2022, showcased her vibrant personality and the love she shared with her family. Though her time on Earth was brief, her memory will forever remain a treasure to those who knew her. Lundy's spirit will continue to guide and comfort her loved ones as they navigate this difficult time, honoring her life and the joy she brought into their lives. Grace Benkowski, a creative producer for the News Nation cable network, was killed last month while crossing ground-level tracks with a group of other commuters at Chicago's Hegewisch South Shore station. Her death just came to public attention. Grace Benkowski was a rising star at News Nation, the network said in a statement issued today. Her passion for journalism and eagerness to learn the ropes was infectious, and her willingness to jump in and learn the TV news business was inspiring to her colleagues. Grace was one of those rare people who brought light into any room in which she entered. We are heartbroken for her loved ones and family, and she will never be far from our hearts, the network said. Benkowski was a recent Ball State University graduate. She first worked as an intern for News Nation, covering Indiana's local elections last year, according to her Instagram account. She was hired as an associate creative producer after she graduated from college in May. The accident happened due in part to the station's strange configuration. In order to reach a parking lot at the station, riders must walk over the tracks. Benkowski was doing so when struck by the train. She was taken to a hospital with internal injuries and died. The transit agency said the incident is under investigation. The world of fashion and entertainment mourns the loss of Peggy Moffitt, a 1960s icon whose avant-garde aesthetic helped define an era of transformative style. Moffitt passed away at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy that transcends the decades during which she became a muse and a revolutionary figure in the fashion world. Born Margaret Ann Moffitt in Los Angeles, California, she initially aspired to a career in dance, later shifting her dynamic presence to the acting and modeling stages. Moffitt's collaboration with designer Rudi Gernreich was perhaps the most defining aspect of her career, highlighting her as much more than a model. She was a pivotal part of a cultural movement that questioned and expanded the boundaries of fashion. In the mid-1960s, Moffitt became the face of the modern woman, embodying independence and boldness, particularly through her work with Gernreich. The duo's creation of the Monokini, a topless swimsuit that sparked global conversations about femininity and freedom, remains one of the most controversial and celebrated moments in fashion history. Moffitt's commitment to the artistic vision was unwavering. She agreed to model the Monokini under the condition that it was presented with dignity and respect, ensuring it was never featured in exploitative contexts. Her distinctive style, characterized by an asymmetrical haircut known as the five-point, created by Vidal Sassoon, and bold kabuki-inspired makeup, made her an unforgettable figure in fashion photography and beyond. Moffitt's influence extended into film and literature, where she continued to inspire with her unique flair and philosophical approach to beauty and expression. As we remember Peggy Moffitt, we celebrate not only her contributions to fashion, but her role in challenging societal norms, encouraging a dialogue that has paved the way for the modern exploration of style and identity. Her spirit, encapsulated in photographs that continue to influence fashion, will endure as a reminder of her profound impact on the world. Rachel Lillis, voice actor for Pokemon's Misty and Team Rocket's Jessie, has died. She was 46. Lillis died on August 10th after being diagnosed with breast cancer in May 2024. Her Pokemon co-star, Veronica Taylor, shared a post on social media following Lillis's death. We all know Rachel Lillis from the many wonderful roles she played. She filled our Saturday mornings and after school hours with her beautiful voice, her terrific comic timing, and her remarkable acting skills. Taylor, who voices Ash Ketchum in the anime series, shared on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. In a statement, Taylor added, "Rachel was an extraordinary talent, a bright light that shone through her voice, whether speaking or singing. She will be forever remembered for the many animated roles she played, with her iconic performances as Pokemon's Misty and Jessie being the most beloved. Rachel was so thankful for all of the generous love and support that was given to her as she battled with cancer. The statement continued, "It truly made a positive difference. Her family also wishes to thank you as they take this time to grieve privately. A memorial is being planned for a future date. With love, Veronica."